afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Hmong Roots and Rhythm. How are you all doing? I'd like to formally introduce myself. My name is Pan Yia, or Pa Ying, and I have the honor of serving as your Master of Ceremony this afternoon. This year, I am proud to hold the title of Miss Hmong Wisconsin 2026. Earlier this fall, I graduated with my Bachelor of Science degree in Consumer Behavior and Marketplace Studies at University of Wisconsin-Madison. One fun fact about me is I bring over a decade of dance experience, having performed with Gokon, Blue Moons, and Shin Yu Ying. Today, we gather under the rhythm of our ancestors and the voices of a new generation. Roots and Rhythm is more than an event. It is a reflection of 50 years of Hmong journey in the United States, carried across oceans, time, and memory. We stand here because our roots are strong. They live in our stories, our language, and in the songs that echo from past to present. Through roots, we remember. Through rhythm, we unite, celebrating who we are and who we continue to become. At this time, I am going to ask Peng Kang to the stage.
Excited to see all of you here today. First, I'd like to begin by welcoming to the stage the President of the United Asian Club here at Prairie East. First, I want to thank them for fostering a safe, inclusive, and welcoming environment at Prairie East. I am the Associate Principal here at Prairie East High School. I'm so excited to be a part of such a great event to celebrate our roots and our rhythm, just like Miss Hmong, Wisconsin. So all right, everybody please join me in welcoming Alexis Vane, President of United Asian Club.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexis, President of the United Asian Club. I wanted to take a moment to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for coming and supporting our showcase. Your presence truly means a lot to us. I'm also deeply thankful to Prairie East High School for generously allowing us to use the auditorium for this event. And I'd also like to extend a special thank you to Hmong Family Society and United Asian Club for this incredible collaboration and support in bringing this event to life. Now, let's welcome our incredible United Asian Club members to the stage.
My name is Cynthia. I'm a senior and my role is secretary.
My name is Eli. I am the event coordinator here in Hong Kong.
My name is John Bang. I'm a senior here and I'm a USC member.
And as you guys know, I'm Alexis, a senior and president of United Asian Club. Again, thank you guys for coming and please enjoy the show.
Generation of Hmong leaders together. A few reminders before we begin. Concessions will be available during intermission and after the show. Food and drinks are not allowed in the theater. 50/50 raffle tickets will be sold during intermission and at the end. Half of the pot will go to one winner and the other half supports our programs. Bathrooms are right outside the door. Flash photography and video lights of any kind, including phone flashes, are not permitted during the performances. These lights are a safety issue for our dancers and interfere with the professional photography and videography capturing this show. All right, I think it's time. Are you guys ready? The first performance of the day from Hmong Family Society Inc.'s youth group, Yeah You Share Dance Team, as they take the stage. Enjoy the next beautiful performance from our youngest performers, Jing Mei Mei Dance Team. Help me welcome them to the stage. Special shout out to one of our sponsors, Sentimental Tributes, for videographing our performance today. Sentimental Tributes is a husband and wife duo of cinematographers based in the Midwest and always ready to travel. They aim to capture detail and a heart for connections. They strive to give our couples a beautifully immersive experience. Please give it up for Sentimental Tributes. Up next, we have the United Asian Club, where they will share an excerpt from the Hmong American Journey, 50 Years of Progress. This documentary follows the Hmong American story from displacement and resettlement to rebuilding, community leadership, and the impact Hmong families continue to make today. As you watch, we invite you to reflect on the sacrifices of our elders and the resilience that carried this community forward.
They ask, who are the Hmong people? My answer, the Hmong people are a resilient group who survived genocide, lived through assimilation, and continue to thrive 50 years later while preserving their identity. Let me tell you our history.
Part 1. Survivor. In 1961, 4 years before the Vietnam War, the CIA funded a secret war in Laos. The Hmong became CIA's secret army, fighting and preventing communism from consuming the country of Laos. The subject matter of this program, as well as some images, are graphic in nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
The reason Laos was important was during that time, there was the Red Scare, right? So basically, fear communism. Communism is going to dominate Southeast Asia. We already have China there. And so you have North Vietnam, now it's a communist state. And so if the country of Laos falls, then the rest of that region would fall to communism. It would turn red. So it's the domino theory, right? So if one domino falls, the rest of them would fall. After the Geneva Conference in 1954, no one was supposed to be in Laos. North Vietnamese was using Laos as a staging area to resupply, and Laos was supposed to be neutral. No one is to touch the country of Laos.
In the end, neutralism is impossible.
The efforts of a communist-dominated group to destroy this neutrality never ceased. In the last half of 1960, a series of sudden maneuvers occurred, and the communists and their supporters turned to a new and greatly intensified military effort to take over.
And so the United States basically said, okay, so if North Vietnam is going to play this game, we can do the same thing. And instead of using our own troops, right, we can use the indigenous people. And that's why Colonel Belair was sent over to train the Hmong people to fight as surrogate soldiers of the American armed forces, because they couldn't be there. The military forces can't be there, but they send CIA advisors.
After just 3 days of training, CIA operative Bill Lair knew he had found his army. I mean, you would think they had helicopters. They could move through the mountain like nobody else could. They were perfect. By 1963, more than 300,000 Hmong lived in the mountains of Laos, 19,000 of which were recruited into Vang Pao's army known as the Special Guerrilla Unit, or SGU. The SGU earned many victories in the field early on. However, by 1969, more than 18,000 Hmong soldiers had perished, and Vang Pao's army began to dwindle. By the turn of the decade, 3,000 more Hmong men would have been lost, and more than 6,000 returned home wounded. Unable to replenish his fighting force quickly with able-bodied men, they turned to the recruitment of young boys.
The United States spent hundreds of millions of dollars on the war. The Hmong army, suffering heavy casualties, recruited children.
What sort of gun is that he's carrying? M60. He said can do to them automatic or semi-automatic. How long is he? 10 years old.
It's believed that the recruitment of boys began as early as 1964, and although no formal records are kept on the number of young boys who served in the SGU, it's clear that the recruitment of young boys was not a rare occurrence.
A short time ago, we rounded up 300 fresh recruits. 30% were 14 years old or less, and 10 of them were only 10 years old. Another 30% were 15 or 16. The remaining 40% were 45 or over. What were the ones in between? I'll tell you, they're all dead.
By 1971, the average age of the Hmong soldier was 15 years old. They were paid an average monthly salary of just $3.
Since 1961, the secret war had swallowed northern Laos. Losses were heavy on both sides. The Paris Peace Accords were signed in 1973, ostensibly putting an end to the war in Vietnam. Next door, General Vang Pao was pushing hard to continue fighting. The communist North Vietnamese and Pathet Lao had not let up. But a corner had been turned. The U.S. wanted out of Southeast Asia, and that included Laos. It was mid-May 1975. Saigon and Cambodia had both already fallen. General Vang Pao was ready to stay and fight, but the CIA ordered him to make a clandestine escape to safety in Thailand. While General Vang Pao's escape was meant to be secret, word got out. Those who could made their way to Long King in hopes of getting a flight to safety too. Grandparents, cousins, aunts, and uncles were gathered together to make the trek through the mountains to Long King.
It was very chaotic during that time. And when we got there, it was several thousand people who were all waiting there. And then soon, the plane started to come. And then it landed, and the people were just like, little did we know that those planes were only reserved for military officers.
Communist forces took over Long King on May 15th, 1975. As one war ended for the Hmong, another began. This one was a fight to get out of the country.
The Hmong were left with two choices after the U.S. withdrew its soldiers in 1975: flee to safety in Thailand or face persecution from the Pathet Lao. The Hmong who stayed were forcibly relocated to lowland areas and put into seminar camps for forced labor and political indoctrination. From 1975 to 1997, approximately 138,000 Hmong made the treacherous journey on foot for more than 20 days through the jungles of Laos and the Mekong River to seek refuge in Thailand. Their odyssey to America often took years, and sometimes it involved dodging patrols, walking along jungle trails, some of which were mined, and finally swimming across the Mekong into Thailand, where they waited for their paperwork to be finalized.
Twilight on the Mekong River near Nong Khai in northeast Thailand. And across the Mekong, communist Laos, effectively ruled by Vietnam. At this moment, just beyond those river banks, there are scores of Laotians, men, women, and children, planning their escape, planning to slip into that river tonight aboard logs or makeshift rafts, or even with lengths of bamboo underneath their arms like water wings, to make their break to freedom, either tonight or tomorrow night or the next. In fact, that very night, 50 miles upriver, a group of 170 Hmong refugees came across the Mekong. We found them by chance the next day, men, women, and children, camped in front of the local police station.
How long have they been walking before they came across the Mekong?
20 days. 20 days walking. Why did they come?
The leader of the group told us they had been driven from their villages by Vietnamese and Pathet Lao troops, their crops destroyed, their homes burned. This group started out with 93 people. Only 26 of them made it to Thailand.
Between the end of the Vietnam War in 1975 and 2010, the United States has processed and accepted about 150,000 Hmong refugees in Thailand for resettlement in the United States.
United Asian Club for sharing that powerful excerpt with us. We will return to the remainder of the documentary later in today's showcase. Before I bring out the next performance, we're going to play a little game called Name That Tune, and this is going to be Classic Throwbacks Edition. So this is definitely for the parents. Do not be shy. I will need 3 volunteers at least to come and join me on the stage. Do we have 3 volunteers? Don't be shy. You will win Parent of the Day award. Take this one here in the front. Yeah. Just one more. And then we will need microphones. Wonderful. All right, so first I will have you guys introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Tony Saipota. Jesse.
All right, so here's how this game will work. We are going to play 4 songs total, but one at a time, and we are only going to play a little bit of the song, so probably 2-3 seconds is all you're gonna get. And to win points, you will have to name either the song correctly or the artist, or if you name both, you get double the points. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, let's cue the first song. That's all you get. Any guesses?
Love you more than I can say.
All right, artist. Anyone want to give a chance to the artist? Okay, that's okay. Yes, so it is I Love You More Than I Can Say, or Cha Pa Hai Tao by Tuli Baku. All right, we have second song ready. generation. So this might be a little bit easier. All right, any guesses? Okay, I'm here in the audience. We have Rare. Song title? Okay, it is Hmong Tuan Thi by Rare. We'll try the next song, okay? Any guesses? Not quite. Yes, correct. All right, 1 point here. Let's go to the next song. Any guesses, ladies? No? Satita? Yes. Do you know the artist? That's okay. Malaysia by Dane Cow. We got 2 points here. It's okay, girls. All right, let's go to our last song. Guesses? You know the song? That's okay. Do you know the artist? It is from a girl. You know her name? That's okay. Satita, any guesses? Yes, Dita Tao. And her song is She Hai Pao. All right, let's give it up for all our volunteers. Okay, a few reminders that food and drinks are not allowed in the theater. Flash photography and video lens of any kind, including phone flashes, are not permitted during the performances. These lights are again a safety issue for our dancers and will interfere with the professional photography and videography capturing this show. We're going to continue the showcase with the Hmong American Journey 50 Years of Progress, presented by the United Asian Club, featuring poetry reading by Lena Vu and Elijah Vang. As we return to the documentary, we also want to highlight the voices of our next generation through poetry.
Part 2, Thriving.
Brings her Olympic medal tally to 2 gold, 1 silver and 2 bronze.
Kelly Her is ready to be a great mayor of St. Paul because she heard the call. She saw the people of St. Paul and she knew she needed to step up to lead. She is making history tonight. She will bring great things to the city of St. Paul. You are lucky to have your next mayor, Kali Her.
My name is Kali Her, and I'm proud to stand before you today as the first Asian and the first woman mayor-elect for the city of St. Paul.
เราต้องชี้จะชมนะแต่ฉันเป็น transform นะแต่เราสถานีกบชาตินะเราจะรู้สึกสถานีแต่ฉันมากุศลเดียเป็นมาเป็นจ้างเราก็มาอิมพอร์ตเราเอาไปชงเกลีนะ
อย่าไปสั่งแต่เป็นมองเลยเขาเป็นตัวเขาชาติจากต่อยเป็นปีโต้นะเป็นตัวตาชิโน่แต่เป็นตัวเกรงนะอย่าตาชิโน่นะเป็นมองจากนั้นหรอละอีจอยเอาตัวมองแต่ชิมันจะรอแต่เราพูดตัวมีกาวใช่ไหมเนี่ยแกเป็นตัวน้องเลยเชฟเยอะแต่เป็นนายเราได้เรามันตัวพอจะดีมากเป็นตัวอยู่พวกมันสั่งดีเราตัวพอดาวตัวนะเนี่ยพวกเราพอตัวโชว์เราตัวมองสุดพวกเราตัวมีกาวใช่ไหม
We won Restaurant of the Year 2024 for Star Tribune and Minneapolis St. Paul, and then I was just at the finals for the James Beard for Best Chef Midwest.
Diane's Place has been named Restaurant of the Year by a major culinary magazine.
Food and Wine magazine has named Diane's Place its Restaurant of the Year for 2025.
This is the 50th year that Hmong people have resided in the U.S. So to get all these accolades this year especially, it's moving, it's very touching.
Chỉ cho tôi ít bộ sản phẩm bên này bên mong mà mình cảm ơn mình họ dùng một đây một dạng gì.
แต่ชื่อว่าภาษาเรามันตัวเมกาเราภาษาเราตัวได้แค่แต่เป็นปีหิวนิ่งนะสิเป็นจ้างเขาแต่ยอนนิ่งนะสินะไปมาเป็นยอมชาวเราเกลียดชาวเราก็อยู่แต่ชื่อว่าเป็นยอมสาวช่างโบราณนะไปโอเคแต่ชื่อว่าเขาเจ๋งเก่งแต่มาภาษาแต่ไปหายรู้ยังไม่ก็ตัวแต่ย้อนอีกก็ตัวทอดอันที่ลูกค้าจะทำกันเอก็เป็นจอดเป็นจอดอีกก็ตัวซึ่งเป็นส่วนต่อโปรเจกต์ก็จอดไปเอชุดทุกอย่างเป็นอะไรหมด
chỉ cho trong là nó tên là CP đến mục tiêu là từ một trò đen một cái nào là chỉ là quần áo chữ là một trò lương business là một trò lương cảnh cảnh đó là đỡ tên là patient tên là chỉ cho trong trò đen ít vào trong trò đen là gì cũng sao thì bên mong là dùng một trò đen hành trang nó là tao
bên mà họ tùy giờ thì có siêu mua nhiều tôn nhiên thì bên trong này有到底这个这个bên trong này有到我脑子的bên trong này and so bây giờ mình đang thì bên một đấy là chỉ cho trong 1975 cho tới 2025 trading một đấy cụ trình sát thì another 50 years bên trong cái đấy cho thế
bây giờ thì cụ sát là bên mông rồi bên tổ cho cái nó hay là bán vào bên một số chỗ nó chỉ cho hiểu rồi bên là bên của hiểu rồi và cái đó bên mông một cái bên mông một bên cái này cái trang sai chữ chính cái để ya ta luyện lúc cái sai khỏi nó chỉ chữ chính là bên nhóm bé là sẽ làm như bây giờ là một sai là bên một câu chỗ bên mông sai cái cần tao chỉ cho nó kiểu nào chữ cái success là chữ chính ya nên nó này họ tận đây nói là có cái cần tao cần là sai chữ chính rồi ya tên nói ya biết cho là nè để chỉ cho tận đây nó sao biết bây giờ nó cho biết bây giờ mình yêu cầu cho vấn đề là cho biết chuyện tập tăng
bên nào bên gì bên của bên nhà bên tại bên nhà bố chưa mình cả bố tự trọng bố sacrifice bố sao để của bên một họ opportunity cho chúng mình cả bên nó bây giờ sai bây giờ younger generation chỉ nó chỉ bao nhiêu story mà em bố yêu chuyện dùng trong bao nhiêu story because if you remember the sacrifice that they made for us, you would never not work hard and succeed because they honor them, they are the reason we are here.
Always remember your roots. They are the foundation of your life and the wings of your future. We will now share two excerpts from author Maya Vane's poetry collection, Afterland. Ms. Vane is the 2016 winner of the Walt Whitman Award of the Academy of American Poets.
You must too. I will take our silver bars, necklace dowry, and the kettle forged from metal scraps just after the last monsoon. Among the foliage, we must be ready to see the half decayed. You must not run off no matter how much flesh you smell, nor should you wander to chase an old mate. Spirit, we are in with this each other. The way night east in migration neath the stars. When I make the crossing, you must not be taken no matter what the current gives. When we reach the camp, there will be thousands like us. If I make it onto the plain, you must follow me to the roads and wait before the pastures of America. We will not ride the water today. On the shoulders of buffalo, as we used to many years ago. Nor will we forage for the sweetest mangoes. I am a refugee. You are too. Cry, but do not weep.
I'll be reading Watergrid by Maya Vane. We crossed under the midnight shield. We learned that bullets can curse the air. A symposium of danger of endangered stars. Evict itself into the water. Another convoy leaves the kiln. The dead crowd, turns into the earth's unfolded bed sheets. We drift near the banks, creatures of Mekong, heads bobbing like ghosts without bodies. Toward the furthest shore, with every treading soak, our waddling legs, we beg ourselves to live, to float to the motor. Artisan of burial tissue in the river yard, in our amputated hearts.
Thank you to United Asian Club and reminding us, about our history and journey. We've been here for 50 years, you guys. I can't wait to see what's in store for all of you as well. Let's take a moment to thank our volunteers who made today possible. Please give them a big round of applause as I name them. Our ushers, Mala Vu, Lena Vu, Cynthia Yang, and John Vang. Music and lighting team. Concession stand volunteers, Shua Vang, Mia Vang, Micah Ta, Penia Ta, Mai Pia Zhang, Amanda and Stephen Lee, Ta Ta, Moni Ta, Yang Her, Mai Hua Pa, Ki Ia Vang, and Shi Hu. Our backstage support, Diana Lohr, Nancy Zhang, and Lydia Moa, and our 50-50 raffle help, Ricky Ta and Ping Shang. All right, let's get on to the performances. Returning to the stage, please help me welcome Yayu Shia dance team for their second performance. coaches this year. We have Valentina Zhang, lead coach for Chiang Mai Mai and Yayushia, as well as assistant coach for Teoke. Desiree Pao, assistant coach for Chiang Mai Mai and Yayushia. Angie Vang, lead coach for Teoke. Angela Vang, coach for Chiang Ha. And Lila Vang, coach for Chiang Ha. Thank you for your time, dedication, and leadership. For our next performance, please help me welcome rising local artist Ngo Da as she shares her music with us.
Good afternoon, everyone. Part of the Hmong roots is that we love to listen to Daning, especially Daning, about Da. This song is called Gao Da. So yeah,
就是三高。左胸头一路历史，右路小气，路带老老背走，独我独有，独老远子，把中改变，我目共这杯酒。
If your child performed today, please stand so we can thank you. Let's give them one big round of applause. You guys are amazing. Parents. All right, so for our next performance, please welcome Ching Ha Dance Team back to the stage for their final performance.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ những video hấp dẫn. 哭泣祷告，进入灵光，我祈祷有默然的笑默入你的路口，逃来找到我故乡路头，一口气莫名自由这个道路说不要哭。面前到最有高，我要的得给得到，得抢不着，也怕诉说，把它拆过努力很久，说话一诺这个不写的过，别说有错我担忧，要个情况。
Sing along with me, all right? Vì tâm hồn thề của thiên lý bông và chỉ hát là một có đủ yêu chỉ nào nó còn người số đau cũ yang một hai lối sẽ ghi mòn yang để gần nhau sẽ lo cho con nhớ mong chưa được tiền mà đâu nó thiệt nhớ đau lúc con chưa được tiền mà đâu nó thiệt đau lúc con. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm a big fan of David Yang and his music. What about you guys? Thank you, David, for closing out our vocal performance today. At this time, I'd like Diane to join me on stage. Alright, it is time for our 50-50 raffle drawing. Before we draw, we want to say a big thank you to everyone who purchased a raffle ticket. Your support directly helps our dancers, artists, and programs continue to grow. And remember that half of the pot goes to one lucky winner, and the other half supports our community program. So good luck to everyone who entered. $188. Okay, so I will read the number. I have the name on here for TJ Vu. All right, TJ, you can come on up here and claim your prize.
起刀等，梦一梗扎讲扎做，是我若头给墓碑，你那被城市风吹倒，美国中文梗子梗追，土妹妹了刀刀刀，刀刀了那吉他，中写成，中写成本。
We will bring out performers one at a time for your applause. Please welcome back to the stage our United Asian Club Board. Vocal artist Haley Zhang. Dance team. Tia Orke dance team. And Ching Ha dance team.